Thank you. Now moving on, Team 8, as a Delaware County councilman is coming out as transgender and a woman of color. Delaware County Councilman Ryan Webb announced that he now identifies as an Indian American woman. Since that announcement, he's received some support, but a lot of backlash. Many calling him childish, despicable, even calling for things like execution.
Now identifies as a lesbian woman of color. If he were serious, I'd sing his praises.
You came out as a woman of color and a lesbian, and if that were true, we would all be proud of you, and no one would be denying your right to do such things and to identify by your heritage.
Did you catch that? We'd be proud of you if it were true that you were a lesbian woman of color. Question: when did truth come into the debate about how a person identifies? Isn't gender determined by your deeply held inner feelings? And isn't it true that a person's deeply held inner feelings are entirely subjective? You can't argue that everything is subjective until a person you don't like comes along and then suddenly change the rules, declaring that objective truth existed all the time. The lesson here is that when you leave a door open, you can't complain about who walks in.
Let's begin our tour with a walk through our tunnel of prejudice to show you what it can feel like to be discriminated against.
Take it outside. If you want to call me sir again, I will show you a sir. I apologize.
So if you want to die on that hill of yours of righteousness and moral majority, then you go right ahead. I dare you to try and stop me from going into a women's bathroom. This is a call to action and a call to arms to everybody within the United States.
This isn't a joke. I said what I said. I don't know what to tell you. You don't get to question me. You do not get to require proof from me. You were part of the movement that helped establish these rules and set the bar. Okay? You don't get to come later when someone else has joins your club that you don't want in. So I want to make sure that that's clear and understood. You don't get to question how I personally identify.
I'd say that's checkmate. How bitter the taste of one's own medicine.
How do you feel about Bud Light's recent brand deal with one-year-old woman Dylan Mulvaney?